Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bite Time. My name is Terry Toot, and today's show will be called The Sounds of Greatness. We're going to talk about the top wireless headphones for 2025, not for the whole year, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start like this quarter, and then we'll talk about some of the top ones that for 2025. Some of them you have heard of, some of them you haven't, and we'll get more specific on why they're so popular, okay? And why wireless headphones are so popular. We'll get into all that. Also, we have heading down to March Madness. Our NCAA tournament for men and women will start in 2 weeks. Conference tournaments has started for the women already. The Big Four for the men start next week. But some of the other conferences did start a couple of nights ago. We'll get into that. We'll give you some scores of some of those games if you want to know. Also, we're going to have a great show. So, on that note, live your funk and let's come on back and have a great show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, live your funk. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bite Time. My name is Terry Toot. Today's show will be called The Sounds of Greatness. We're talking about the top wireless headphones for 2025 for the quarter now. We're not going to go the whole year. We're going to talk about some of the new ones, not new ones, but you know, the ones that were popular and throw into other ones. But we're going to keep it kind of generic here, okay? Now, on that note, thank you again for coming on. And I appreciate all my listeners that are listening all over the world. Thank you, everyone. And before I go any further, please give and pray for our federal workers that are out there that are being cut from jobs or unnecessary. I just think this whole thing is ridiculous. And I just want to say that to all my oh, federal workers out there, contractors, I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. Okay. This shouldn't be happening. You think about it. How much more money are they going to save? Okay. I just want you to know I support you. I'm with you. And, we're going to make it through the storm. Okay. So I just want to say that to all my federal workers who got laid off and contractors. I just want to give you my support all the way. Okay. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the party started. So, like I was saying earlier in the beginning of the podcast, is that there is the NCAA tournament going on in 2 weeks, the men and women, which is I love this time of the year. I love because you got that big Goliath, you got that Davy, and you got that Goliath. Okay, Davy knocks down the Goliath. So like I'll put in layman's terms. So you have a 16 seed team against a number 2 seed team. The 16 seed team has a guy that's only standing 6'6". The 2 seed team's got guys that's 7 feet, you know, 6'10", 6'9", and you got guards that's standing 6'5", 6'4". But you got a guard that's 16 seed, got a guard that's standing my height, 5'8". Okay? And they beat them. This is what I love about this. It's everybody has a shot. Okay? So like I said, the other conference tournaments that are going on, we don't hear about them that much on ESPN or Fox or any other channel that you have for watching sports, unless you're in that part of the country. But I will read out some of the scores um, for some of the games that were last night. Well, last night there was some. Okay, so there's Big Ten and the AAC had games last night. So Memphis beat South Florida 84-68. Illinois came from behind, beat Purdue. I watched that game a little bit. And then last night, in the Big South Conference Championship quarterfinal. High Point beat Cardinal Webb 85-64. Drake beat Southern Illinois for the Missouri Valley Conference quarterfinal 70-53. And Delaware beat Stony Brook 80-76 last night. And that's with the CAA, the Colonial Athletic Association. Last night, Radford beat Presbyterian 74-69, the Big South Championship quarterfinal. Belmont, out of Tennessee, beat Illinois State 76-63. That's in the Missouri Valley Conference quarterfinal. And then Hofstra beat North Carolina A&T, also in the Colonial Athletic Championship. This is the first round. And then Southern Conference Championship first round game, Mercer beat Western Carolina 67-66, a close game. And then in the Sun Belt Championship fourth round, we got Marshall beating Georgia State 79-76. UNC Asheville 80 over Charleston Southern at 60. And this is the Big South Championship quarterfinal. Next, we have Miami, Ohio beat Ball State 79-66. North Dakota State. Oh, let me take that back. South Dakota State 85. North Dakota State 84. Okay. And then in Missouri Valley tournament quarterfinal, Bradley beat Murray State 70-62. Regular season finale, VCU. Oh, lost. So Dayton beat Virginia Commonwealth 79-76. Bowling Green over Western Michigan. And then what else we got here? It's a assortment of different scores going on. So, like I said, the conference tournaments will start real quick. VMI beat Citadel. Those are academy schools. So that score was VMI 73-62 over the Citadel. And then in the one semifinal in the Ohio Valley Conference, we got Southeast Missouri State beats Little Rock 78-59. Winthrop beats Longwood. They're out of Virginia in the Big South Championship quarterfinal 88-79. And looks like Pepperdine beats Portland in a West Coast Conference tournament, second round 86-73. Old Dominion defeats App State 61-56. Sun Belt Championship fourth round. And the last one, no, we got some more. North Dakota State defeated South Dakota State 85-69, the Summit League Championship quarterfinal. Valparaiso beats Northern Iowa in Missouri Valley Conference quarterfinal 64-63. And that's basically it for right now. One more score I'll put out there. We got Southern Illinois Edwardsville defeats Tennessee State 71-69. And this is the Ohio Valley Championship. Conference Championship. Loyola Marymount, okay, it's in California, defeated San Diego in the West Coast Conference tournament second round. All right. So I just give you a handful of scores of the games that are going on right now. I did see some of the ladies. Let me see if I can find those real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick. Here we are. Real quick. We'll do these real quick. Let me get out of here. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick. We got St. Joe's playing Richmond right now, and that's in Atlantic 10. Let me see. Look at the scores from last night. Did they play? A lot of them played. Okay, real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Texas beats Ole Miss 70-63, SEC tournament quarterfinal. USC defeats Indiana. It's at 84-79. That's in the Big Ten quarterfinal. We have UCLA defeating Nebraska. These are the ladies, 85-74. Big Ten quarterfinal. South Carolina defeats Vanderbilt 84-63, and that's in the SEC tournament quarterfinal. Notre Dame defeated Cal 73-64. That's in the ACC tournament quarterfinal. We got NC State defeating Georgia 73-72. TCU defeated Colorado 69-62. LSU defeated Florida 101-87. SEC tournament quarterfinal. Duke beats Louisville 81-48. Ohio State's defeated Iowa 60-59. That was a close game. University of North Carolina defeats Florida State, and Michigan beats up the Maryland women. Woo, 98-71. And West Virginia over Kansas State in the Phillips Big 12 championship quarterfinal. Baylor defeats Iowa State 69-63. Oklahoma State 62-59 over Texas Tech. And then we have UNC Greensboro over Wofford 54-50. And I think that's it for right now. All right. That was some of the lady scores. So just try to be equal here. All right. So like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the top wireless headphones. Now, I talk about them every year, but I haven't talked about them yet. So we're gonna start from this point. Um, I'm not gonna talk about the earbuds because number one, I keep losing mine. It kind of pisses me off that I keep losing them, and I'm like, you know what? Much as I love them, I keep losing them. I'm not buying them anymore. So I would do a show on that maybe later on in the year, but not right now because I'm too mad at losing those buds. And it costs too much money. You can't even get a replacement. But the headphones themselves, only time you lose them if you left them on the seat of your airplane or the train or a bus, because they come with a case. Most of them come with a case, whatever. But on that note, the wireless headphones have been taken off since early 2000, and they really started taking off around 2014. Yours truly has bought them. Okay. The reason why they're so popular, they're hands free, ladies and gentlemen, no wires. Who remembers when the Sony Walkman came out and you had a wire from the cheap headphones? Well, they weren't cheap, but you had that wire going into your Walkman, and you think you put it in your jacket pocket. Next, it falls. Bam! You can break it, or like I said, it's a mess. And then you got it entangled in your shirt, your jacket, and everything, and it's a nightmare. Okay, so you can use wireless headphones. Okay, listening to music, accepting phone calls. Now, some of them aren't the greatest for making phone calls. Um, you can press a button on the side and say, "Hey, um, call mom." Okay, you got the Siri device. You know, to call it, make a phone call. Okay. Also, you have ambient sound. You have active noise canceling that's built in now. And a lot of them, almost all of them have it now. Some of them have it better than others, but this is something that easy. Also, I'm gonna tell you what I do is I put my headphones around my neck when I'm listening to them, so I know they're not going anywhere. Unless some bold person come and snatches them off my neck. But other than that, plus I got a jacket on, so they gotta be strong as hell or pretty crafty. So they're on your neck too. I call that convenience. Okay, enhanced mobility. Okay, can't go wrong. Like I said, no wires. Okay, the designs are compact. Okay, so say for instance you do bring your case, you could fold up your headphones, put them in your case, call it a day. Okay, you can't get any more simpler than that. Like I said, you got um, active noise canceling, you got voice assistant, and like I said, you can accept phone calls. Like I said, some of them are not the best for phone calls, but you can take phone calls. And some of the styles. Okay, you got some that look funky, you got some with all kind of wild colors, but it's the aesthetics that make them some stand out. Okay, I have a pair of JBLs downstairs. There's nothing fancy about that. It really isn't. I also have another pair of AKGs. There's nothing fancy about it. I know some people like that, but yours truly, who's old, I don't need it. Okay. Like I was saying, a lot of these newer headphones have the active noise canceling features on here. So you can hear sounds from inside and outside your headset. It inverts sound waves in your headphones. So the sounds coming inverted. So you're like, wow. Because that noise canceling is taken out. Like I remember I say this all the time. When I was on the airplane coming from Texas one year, and I have an old pair of Sennheisers, right? Put them on. I couldn't hear the engine on that plane, ladies and gentlemen. That's how good the active noise canceling worked. Okay. And they weren't even top shelf and Sennheisers. When I went to Vegas, same thing. I had the Bose then. Bose headsets. Put them on. Couldn't hear the engine. I couldn't even really hear the flight attendant. That's how good it's come a long way. Okay. And so basically, the whole purpose of active noise canceling, it help you focus on conversations by reducing office or home commotion. Very good. Um, like I said, like I was telling you about, I can hear on an airplane. You definitely can when you're on the train. Like I took Amtrak a few weeks ago. I went up to Manhattan, and my noise cancel was on. I was listening to music, sounded like I wasn't even on the train. Okay, that's all I was, and you can't go wrong with that, ladies. And this is why wireless headphones have exploded. It really exploded in the last, I'm gonna say, since 2000, but 2014, it's really taken on because you got everybody involved with this now. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first uh, wireless headphones. They've been rated number one for a while now, ladies and gentlemen. These are the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultras. Okay, they're right now on sale at Walmart for $349. They usually cost $429. Um, they are very, very, very good. I'm gonna tell you for myself. I know I told you back in 2024, I go to I was gonna say Sam Goody, but I go to Best Buy and listen to these headphones. These are unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna try to tell you to go out there and buy them, but man, these things are so damn good. Okay. Only thing is, ladies and gentlemen, the battery life is not the greatest, but the sound is so beautiful on these things. I mean, the noise canceling is top notch. Okay. But the sound on the on Bose Quiet Comfort Ultras is just impeccable. Impeccable. I mean, unbelievable. And they're very comfortable. I like I said, with the headphones nowadays, you just put them around your neck and you're good to go. So you want to listen to them, you slide them up in your ears, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, these ultras are extremely very, very comfortable. Um, there's reasons why you might not want a pair of these ultras because they're very expensive. They're very, very, very expensive. And also the battery life on here to recharge it. Um, so if you charge it, your Quiet Comfort Ultras, they're good for 24 hours. So that battery life is not good, but just think of the features you got on this thing, man. Oh my God. You cannot go wrong. You really cannot go wrong. I mean, that's why they're rated number one, ladies and gentlemen, because of their active noise canceling, all the other features that they have on there. And then when you download the app and you could balance it the way you want for your sound. And it also comes with immersive audio tech. All right. And you cannot believe it. So just imagine listening. You feel like you're in a symphony and you have this sound of music coming at you. You cannot go wrong, ladies and gentlemen. If they get the battery life corrected, I think they'll make even more money. But like I said, this one's on sale right now. But most of the time, it's usually $429, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. You cannot go wrong with this one. This is number one. Number one. Okay. Number two, you've heard of this one company before? Some big company by the name of Sony. So these are the Sony WH-X 1000 XM5. Now these used to be number one, but here comes Bose, kicked them to the curb. Said, "Listen, we're the new kids in town." All right, I listened to these also in Best Buy. I'm telling you, the people think, "What the hell is this guy doing here?" But they have excellent sound, ladies and gentlemen. Sony does make good sound products. Their audio equipment is bad. Matter of fact, the headphones I'm using to monitor this podcast are these 7506s. Let me see. Yes. And these 7506s have been around probably over 30 years. I'm going to flat response, and that's what I want because I want to hear everything that's what we're recording this podcast. Okay. So you can't go wrong with these. So, and I'll continue. Reasons you want this particular headset of phones. Um, they're, they're not as great as the Bose Ultras, but hell, they're not too far behind. Not at all. Not at all. Beautiful sound too. Um, Beautiful sound. I mean that. The fit on these are extremely comfortable. You probably look at these and say, I just get the cups on here and the cans. Well, the cans are the cups on here. Why do they look like it's Martian or something like that? No, it's the comfort, ladies and gentlemen. Very comfortable. The noise canceling is superb. Not better than Bose's on the Ultras, but damn near not that far behind. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But can't go wrong, ladies and gentlemen. The reasons to avoid these headphones or cans, um, they get a little hot and sweaty, ladies and gentlemen. Just a little bit hot and sweaty. But that's neither here nor there. You really shouldn't have them on no more than a few hours. Okay. Um, they're expensive. Now, like I said, the price is $298 on Amazon right now as we speak. But if not, they're at $449. All right. If you can afford, they're not cheap. They're not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. So if your son wants them, tell him, hey, you're going to cut some grass, do some chores, you're going to have to save up the money to get these. But they're very good, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent sound on here. They are on par with the Bose Ultras, but it's the ANC. The battery life is not that good either on here. They're not. Excuse me, battery life is fantastic on here. Let me take that back. I'm thinking about the Bose. The battery life on these are fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. And you just can't go wrong with this Sony, okay? Um, like I said, the sound on it is very good, clean, crisp, but it's the active noise canceling. I think it gives Bose the edge, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, they're not very cheap, but maybe if you have this financial means to get them, I'd recommend them. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, the next set of headphones we're gonna talk about, ladies and gentlemen, I ordered these from Amazon. Okay, these are Sennheiser Acceptum. Let me go back real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta give you the ratings on the Sony. They rated 4.1 stars, and the Bose Ultras, they rated 4.5 stars, almost 5 stars, ladies and gentlemen. That's how good they are. I mean, they're really, really good, ladies and gentlemen. So they're rated almost 5 stars. Okay, 4.5 stars at $349. But like I said, that price is probably gonna run out. It's probably gonna go up to $429. Okay. Like I said, I purchased the Sennheiser, sent them, and I'm gonna give a personal review of them when they arrive. They're coming today. So I'm gonna do a personal review of them, and we're gonna say this will make or break it for Sennheiser, and we'll take it from there. All right, so it's rated 4 stars. Okay, I'm only paying $99 for these. So the price of the Centum and the Sennheiser Centum is between 100 or 99.95 to 139.95. The reason why I'm getting it this cheap because it's on sale and it's on a brown and gold trim around the cups of the headphones. Now, if I want one all black, they're gonna charge you additional $40. I didn't know black was that expensive. You know what I mean? So, um, so I'll get those today, and I'll do a review, and I'll have it for you next week. So the reasons why they're because they're cheap, they're under $200. Um, because the Sennheiser said it has the momentum for. This is like a backup to that if you can't afford that. Okay, battery life on here 50 hours. Can't go wrong. Okay. Um, Reasons why people don't like them is you gotta have that fashion sense because the aesthetics in it are just bland. Nothing, no style whatsoever. Just No plastic ball over your head with 2 cups, call it a day. All right. So I guess people say, "Oh, that looks ugly." Well, guess what? When you put them on listening music, you'll be satisfied, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Um, let's get into some more information. Yeah, the battery lasts 50 hours. That's great. That is really, really good. You also can control the ANC on here. I meant to tell you on the we'll get into that. Okay. You could turn off the ANC on here, okay? But like so you have 50 hours of like you can't go wrong. 50 hours is a long time. Like the high end bowls, ultras, they only get 24 hours. That's that's not very much to think about it. But here's at 50 hours. You can't go wrong with that. And the sound is good. Like I said, I'm gonna do a full review of them. They'll be here today. Um, they're saying that the ear cups are nice and wide. They get hot. Let me just say this: when you wear these headphones for a long time, of course they're gonna get hot. You're gonna get sweaty. Okay, so whatever they're saying, these reviewers are saying, listen, man, get over it. How'd you like it wearing a pair of headphones on for Of course they're gonna get hot. They're gonna get sweaty. Because you're in that encaged in space. Okay. Another thing too, it doesn't come with a case. Big deal. You're not gonna even have it. You don't have time. But I'm like I said, you put mine will put I'll have them around my neck. That's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Um, the noise cancel what you're saying works very good. It does block out some of the really loud sounds, and like I wouldn't want to wear them. I don't even wear mine in Manhattan. Okay, on J City because there's too much traffic and you gotta keep your eyes open, and you never know, you might have some prick come out of nowhere and snatch something from out of you, hit you or something like that. So it's best that you yeah, don't do that. But the noise counter can't take it out, ladies and gentlemen. So if that's the case, it's really happening. Um what they're saying here. Like I used to be a commute into DC, and I had cheap headphones. I mean, I had headphones, and you got a half hour, 45-minute ride, and you just don't feel like looking at your phone. You just turn some music on, and guess what? You're in heaven. There were some guys. I used to take a commuter train called the Mark train. It's from out of Baltimore, but goes into DC. There were people who had their headphones on but still sleeping. I mean, they knocked out, just knocked out. Okay. But yeah, so your commute is gonna be so good with some of the ANC headphones. So I will, like I said, I will give you a review next week of what I think about them. Okay, and the final wireless headphone we're gonna talk about are the Bose Quiet Comforts. We say you got Bose in here again? Yeah, these are rated 4 stars, and the price on these is $349, same as the Ultras, but the Ultra's gonna go up. Okay. Reason why you want to buy these, the ANC works like a charm. And it's much cheaper than, let's say, the XM5s from Sony. Okay. Because it's very comfortable here. Has good sound, but you can't go wrong. All right. On these particular headphones, some of them you can turn the ANC off. Well, in this case, the ANC does not come off. So that's gonna be using a lot of battery on your headphones. So that's something to keep aware of. Um, it doesn't have Dolby Atmos. Um, it's not built into here, so that's another thing to think about. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the Bose Quiet Comfort. Um, excuse me, I'm talking about. I got the wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah, quiet. That's right. Quiet Comfort at 24 hours is same as the Ultras. Okay, so that's something to think about. Um, it's just below the Sony's. Okay, just below. And you cannot go wrong with the Quiet Comfort. Okay, these are really really good. It's a very good sound on here. What the reviewers are saying. I've yet to see these at my place, Best Buy. All right. Um. Yeah, you can't turn off the ANC on here, so that's really something. Which Bose will figure that out and take care of that. You can switch over from noise canceling to aware mode so you can hear the outside world. Because some people, you want to know your surroundings, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Um, and there's no way to extend the battery life. You know what I mean? That's how it is. But you can't go wrong on Bose Quiet Comfort. Like I said, I've seen it where it went down to 249, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, we hope that Bose will come out with something cooler. Oh, we have someone by Vibrant Life Solution. Thank you for coming on. Would you like to speak? Hold on. Hold on. Thank you for coming on, Vibrant Life. Would you like to speak or say anything? That's cool. But yeah, so yeah, I'm like I said, the headphones have taken on wireless headphones have taken a whole new direction. And like I said, you have different makes out here. You got at one time it was the Dre Beats were the ones. I didn't like them. I thought they were junk. Thank God, Apple bought them and made some major corrections in there. I think they're junk. I just don't like them at all. I just thought they were gimmicky and they're made cheaply. Um, there are other ones out there on the market that are really good. You have, I have AKGs. They sound pretty good. Who else makes a real good? Let me see if I can pull up some. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see who else is out here. We got. Um, Okay, you got Focal from out of France. Now they're extremely expensive, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to let you know the sound on them is really good, but they are extremely, let me put that out there, extremely expensive, really expensive. So if you're in the market, the cheapest one you can get from there is like $700. That's it. Another convenience I always notice too, on the wireless headphones, ladies and gentlemen, if you workout person and you know you got headphones. You don't have to have the thing wide. You're wide up, that type of things. But you go when you go wireless, you're good to go. So yeah, so it's like I told you, this is taking on a beast of its own. Who would expect it that so many companies want to get involved in wireless headphones over the years? Apple's got some, Bowers and Wilkins. Um, you know, they're just so many hi-fi man, but those are hardwired. Let me take that back. Audio Technica. I have Audio Technica headphones when I do podcasting. Okay, it's the monitor everything that's being said. If I hear anything weird going on, that's what they're good for. But Cambridge Audio. So those are companies that are out there, and but the market has really, really. It seems like it's a 4-man, 5-man race. So right now you have your Sony, you have your Bose, you got Sennheisers, you have um what else I just say? Apple, Dre Beats, Bowers and Wilkins, Cambridge Audio. Um, Techniques is coming out. When I was at the Can show, Techniques has some out. Okay, JBL's been around for a long time, and they are all want a piece of that market also. All right, so you have to if you want a good pair of headphones, wireless headphones, ladies and gentlemen, I would recommend checking out some of the reviews you see online. Tom's Guide, CNET. They have guys that actually in the field testing their headphones. Okay, Sony makes damn good headphones. I talked about them. All right, and you have to make a decision basically if what your budget says you can have or what you feel like that you want to have for wireless headphones. I know some people, you know, they'll go with the flow, or they'll go and say, "Hey, this is all I can afford, but this will be fine." And then, if you go to the store, some of them have racks where you can actually, listen to them. Like I said, I go to Best Buy and listen to them. That's my review. you know, but hope everyone Well, I hope everyone enjoyed their day listening to my show. I just want to say thank you to Vibrant Life Solutions for coming on. And we're going to end the show on this note. This song is called Swingy Jazz. I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy your day out there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fight Time. My name is Terry Toot. Enjoy your day, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day. Mad love for you. Take care.